All right, good morning and welcome. This is episode 36. Thank you so much for joining me. Kicking things off early just to make sure that everything is working properly, which it seems to be. And yes, we do have a photo slideshow and there's much to talk about, but if you've never been here before, my name is Frank. I'm a musician and a photographer here in the Midwest, and this is Shoutouts and Appreciation, and I do have some requests today, and I'm going to be talking about them in a few minutes. So let me just check here to make sure everything is working properly, which it seems to be. And last time I was on, my stream ended abruptly. I'm not exactly sure why that is. It could be because of the slideshow. It might be too much going on. So I went and revamped and did a couple of different things, and let's see what happens this time. So, so far so good. That's why I wanted to kick things off earlier. Hey, John, what's up, brother? Good to see you here, man. Bright and early. How's it going? How are you, man? Pleasure to have you here. I do have a slideshow, but I know you're probably just listening to this on your phone or something. I got my coffee. Hey, John, did you get to use the tripod yet? The clamp and your phone? I'm curious to know how that's working out for you. And by the way, guys, if you didn't see that, I actually did a full review. I actually have I ended up buying one for myself. So here it is. Oh, okay, so you are watching. Cool. Yeah, so I got the clamp, the phone clamp, and well, this is not the actual tripod. This is a smaller tripod, the one I gave my buddy John, which he's here in the house checking out my stream, which my deepest gratitude. I truly appreciate you taking the time out of your day to check this out. It means a lot to me. But I am curious to see how that works out for you. So, guys, if you haven't seen it, I do a full review, and I'm walking around with my Samsung J3, which is like my previous videos, and I'm doing a stabilization test just to see how it works out, and I think it works out really well. And comparing it to the E camera, obviously the E camera has better stabilization, but as far as like doing a side-by-side test, as far as like hand holding it as opposed to having it on a tripod, or the clamp I should say, I think it works a lot better. And you guys should definitely check that out if you haven't seen it yet. Put a lot of hard work and effort. And somebody had asked me, I forgot exactly who, about the whole picture-in-picture, how to do it. And just so you guys know, I use PowerDirector 14. That's what I used to do all my editing. So all my editing that you see, it's done on that program. And I was thinking about doing a tutorial because it'd be difficult to explain. But okay, let me see. I did see your review, and yes, I've been trying out the mono. It's cool. I'm getting used to it, using it. Thanks again. I really appreciate it. Oh yeah, that's great. That's great, man. I wanted to know the feedback because I really enjoy using it. And the one thing that I liked is the way that it extends out. And you're getting almost 3 feet, worth of length. So I had never really tried that before. It might be something I'm going to be doing going forward at concerts, because you can really film above the people, and it gives you that extra footage, just in case that you happen to be in front of a crowd and there's so many people, and you've been to the concerts and stuff, that sometimes people get crazy, and they're in front of you, and if you're holding your camera, even if you go like this, it's still not high enough. So if you had it on the little monopod, you can just hold it straight up. Although I'm not sure if it works, how well it will work with a big DSLR. I'll be using it for my next live. Oh, excellent. And you know what, John? Let me know ahead of time before you go live. That way I can like promote that on my site. If I don't know if you're gonna do it today or tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll probably be able to do it. It all depends on the time. But today I have some time, so I can definitely help you out with that, no problem. All right, so I do have a request for my shoutouts and appreciation. We're going to get into it in just a few minutes. It has hit 8 o'clock, and for everyone who is just tuning in right now, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I do have a request from Danny Mick and Crap My Dad Makes Me Watch, two awesome channels. We become good friends. Crap My Dad Makes Me Watch, they review a lot of old 80s films, and very cool to see the reactions. And then Danny Mick does a lot of music reviews, and he does a wide variety. He does a lot of metal, which I love metal. So if you guys follow me, you know that I love metal. So he does a lot of reviews for that. So they have a request from me as far as the shout outs are concerned. Let me check the chat, make sure I'm not missing anything, and make sure everything is still working properly. So last time I was on, this ended abruptly, so my apologies if you were watching this and it cut off. I'm not exactly sure why that was, but yeah, it did shut down abruptly. And if it does shut down again, I really don't like to restart it again. Philip, how's it going, brother? Good morning to you. How's the weather out in Canada today? We are very warm for January, and it's, the sun actually was out yesterday. Right now it's kind of still gloomy and a lot of clouds. Let's see, at first I was scared because I've never seen more than my face, so I was kind of more shocked than you. What is it? John's talking about the monopod, Philip. I don't know if you've seen that yet. Philip Cochran said it's cold and snowy today. So Philip, my buddy John, is in the house, in the chat. He's joining us this morning. He's a very good friend of mine. If you don't mind checking out his channel, I don't know if he's uploaded anything as of yet, but he's a really good supporter, and Philip is very awesome. And if you haven't checked out Philip's channel, he just did some unboxings of some, and showed off some of his dummy batteries, which is really great because he's got a dummy battery for the Canon. So if you're going to be doing these long live streams, you can use the dummy battery just like I do with my Panasonic GH2, and you can have a very long live stream. Let me see who's here. Bob, listening along for a few minutes just on a work break. Oh, okay. Hey, well, thanks a lot for popping in, Bob. Incredible artwork that you do. Thank you so much for joining the chat. Really appreciate you being here. All you guys, thanks so much for taking the time out of your morning to join me. And I know some people are listening in on their phones or whatnot, wherever device you guys are on. But yeah, definitely, Bob, thank you so much for spending a few minutes here. Turn around and turn around in your house. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Sorry, I must have missed something. Oh, okay. Are you talking about the monopod, John? So yeah, Philip, we were talking about the monopod. I ended up buying one. Brother Dune is here. How's it going, man? On my way to work. Just wanted to say hi, quick hello, happy 2019. Hey, thank you so much for joining, Brother Dune. I know that I shouted you out a while back, and I appreciate you guys. You guys are on your way to work, and I had thought about changing the schedule, but I want to keep it 8 in the morning. And then if anybody who misses it, they can watch the rebroadcast, which is great. Yeah, Brother Dune, Happy New Year, and yeah, definitely, I'm glad everybody's having a successful start so far. Everything that I've seen, I've seen some awesome videos. Serving for My Home did a shout out yesterday to YouTubers under 500 subs, so that was awesome. I commented, and I'm going to try to check out most of those YouTubers and give them some love as well. If you guys don't know each other here in the chat, go ahead and check each other out. Hey, thanks for the shout out too. Yeah, definitely, man. And I'm looking forward to everybody, what they're going to be creating on YouTube. I think that it's just getting kicked off, and there's still plenty of room. Like, don't be afraid if you think that YouTube is saturated. It's not. It's just getting started. I definitely give you a heads up before I go live so you can promote the mono. Okay, cool. Yeah. And then we can see the difference between your John does his lives. By the way, guys, John sells homes here in the Midwest. So if you want to visit John, I'm sure he's got his links on his YouTube. You can go and visit him and see what he's got up for grabs. If you're in the Midwest, you're looking for a home, this is the man to go to. And his lives, you're going to see that he's got his phone. And that's the main reason why I wanted to let him have the tripod, because he can use it more for his lives, and he can show you the home as he's doing those live streams of the home, which is really, really great. Philip says, yes, I have a few monopod selfie sticks. Your tutorial was good. Oh, thanks a lot, man. Fish Sandwich Show, good morning, man. How's it going? Serving from my home, I was just talking about you. I checked out your YouTubers under 500, and I'm definitely going to check that out, guys. You can visit Serving from My Home. She's awesome. She does a lot of crafts, which is really, really great. A lot of how-to videos, and I really enjoy watching her show. It's actually very good to watch, and you can learn a lot of different things. Yes, awesome fish sandwich show. I did check out your recent video that you were on the crapper. So I wasn't expecting that at the end. It didn't really look like you were, but then at the end you were, which is funny. So, okay, anyways, guys, so that's what I was doing. And another thing, too, and this is for Idiot of the Day channel, which his name is Jeff. He was live streaming yesterday. I think he started using OBS, and it dropped out on him yesterday a couple of times, so he's having issues trying to get it going. Philip Cox, John Dua, there is no content on your channel yet. Yeah, Philip, there isn't any. He eventually will. If you want to check out his Facebook page, he's got a lot of stuff on there. So if you want to add him, if it's cool, John, Philip can check out your Facebook page. The content he does have, Philip, is actually really good. He does a lot of live streaming from the homes he's selling, and then he's also got some skits that you should definitely check out. And Philip, I did work with John, so there is actual footage that I help filming with, so he's eventually going to share that. China Lynn, good morning, how's it going? Running Man Studios, yeah, I got you, bro. I know I'm just kind of going along, and I do have 3. See, so you can see I got 3 shout outs, and the first one is a request. So let's get this out of the way. China Lynn is here. Thank you so much for joining me. We're just talking about the monopods, and if you haven't seen my video on how to use them, the clamp with the phone and the monopod is really good. DKMM Gaming, good morning, how's it going? And if you guys don't know each other in the chat, please feel free to check each other out. I do have a slideshow that which is going to start, so let me get the shout outs out of the way. So this is a request per Dynamic Reacts channel and Crap My Dad Makes West. So here we go. Number 1 is Miscast Entertainment, featuring William, Greg, and JJ. So there are 3, and they do it like a podcast style. They do movie reviews, entertainment reviews, and they just recently did a shout out video as well. So go check out. The link is in the description of this live stream, and it'll be there on the rebroadcast. All right, and number 2, which he's in the house, and thank you so much, Running Man Studios. All right, Running Man Studios, and he's got a series called Strange But True series, so definitely go check that out. Very awesome channel. Happy to support you, brother. Definitely. And finally, number 3, which a lot of people have mentioned to me when I go on your live streams and stuff, and you should definitely check out Inspire John. You guys know Inspire John, and he's got this series called This Day in History series. So that's it, guys. 3 shout outs for today, and then we're gonna go to the slideshow, and hopefully it won't crash. But real quickly, let me talk about the one that so Serving from My Home knows Inspire John. And guys, I think DKMM Gaming, I don't know if this is your second time here or not. Arton Morbid, Philip Cochran says, good job today. Picture and audio is perfect. Well, thank you, man. Hope it stays on. If it crashes, I won't go back on. I don't like doing that because then you have, you kind of lose people, and then you restart it, and it starts off as a new live stream. And I just don't want to do that. I mean, it's well enough. I really don't think it's going to. I think it might have been something on my end, but I actually updated some software yesterday. All right, so if you haven't seen, so let me get back to Idiot of the Day, or Jeff, and Jojo, which he joins him. So we was talking about getting this mic right here. So this is the Comica lavalier mic. And then John, if you're still listening and watching, I want to try this out. This is XLR, this is Comica, and I just did a review of it. It's a lapel mic, and it actually works really, really well. And if you want to check out my review of that, that's also on there. So guys, another thing on this channel, we're going to do a lot more, I don't know why I keep saying we, we're going to do a lot of reviews of gear and mics, which is awesome. Let me see. Serving from My Home says on Saturday, Inspire John and Yankee do Sarcastic Saturday show. I thought, okay, cool. So I definitely want to check that out. See, I didn't even know about that. It's cool to know. DKMM Gaming is my first time today, but we met on someone else's live stream. Okay, well, that's awesome, and thanks for taking the time out of your day. Is everybody drinking coffee this morning, or what are you drinking this morning? I got 2 cups. I'm just finishing my first cup right now. Let me see, make sure I'm not missing anything. Phil Collins, thanks DKMM Gaming. I will get you after the show. That's awesome. We Bob, okay, got to go. Your art is great too, and cheers for the lovely comments. Have a great day and bye. Okay, goodbye, We Bob. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, yes, coffee. Philip Cochran's got the coffee. So this is the Komika mic, lavalier mic. So if you haven't checked out that review, and it also comes with this, they call it a dead cat. Don't worry, it's not really a cat that's dead. It's just wind muff. Oh, Philip, what would you call this? But that goes on there. So if you're outside, they recommend that you don't go outside. John says, I'm still watching. I'm definitely going to work on the lapel mic. I appreciate your shout outs and appreciation. Thanks again for all you're doing. Support the community and creators and innovators. Awesome. Thank you very much. China Lim Gaming got you back. All right, good. We got massive mug of tea. You're drinking tea. Oh, they call it Philip calls it a furry. Gotcha. All right, guys. Let's switch over to the pictures. Oh, I know. Here we go again, rambling. Flickr is still gonna delete my stuff. So they sent emails out. I got 2 emails saying that they're still going forward. They're gonna delete. I'm gonna get 4,000 of my pictures deleted. Danny McGreg's, good morning, man. I just talked about you. You're gonna have to watch the rebroadcast, unfortunately, but I did follow through on Miscast Entertainment. I did shout them out, and they're on there. Danny None of your business. Hello, good morning to you. How are you? I think this is your second time maybe on the stream. I really appreciate you coming by. I got my coffee. We're about to switch it over into the photo slideshow because yes, it's happening. So when I switch over, I don't know if this is what happened on live stream last week where it cut out. So if it cuts out, then it'll be an early goodbye until next week because I don't want to restart it. So that's what I'm going to do. Philip Cochran said, yeah. John Dua says, no coffee, no fries, no chips, no pizza, no Coke, no cheeseburger. Yeah, you sound like a true Midwesterner, my friend. That sucks, dude. Bad Flickr. Yeah, I know. Oh, wow. Frank, you're awesome and love everything you do. China Land, thank you. And you're awesome for being here. I truly appreciate you. None of your business. Thumbs up. John Dua, it did cut out last week. Yeah, it did. And hopefully it won't. Yeah, you guys don't have to thumb up and you don't have to RT if you don't want to. I think the only time you should either, you're not supposed to say the S word, which is sub, but as far as I'm concerned, for my channel personally, you don't have to RT, you don't have to thumb up, and you don't have to sub. The only time you should do that for my channel is if you're getting value. All right, that's what I want to do. I want to bring value to you guys. If it's helping you out, then go for it. That would be awesome. If you find this entertainment, I hope that you are, then great, and then do it, you know. But I'm never going to ask for it, you know, unless you actually are getting something out of it, and that's what I aim to do, is to help each other out. And by the way, guys, so here's the thing with the lapel mic, that I use it in conjunction with this Tascam, and see the connection here. It's XLR. There's no way to connect it on there, so I had to have a workaround for it. But I'm working on getting an upgrade of this so I can use the mic with the upgrade of this, which does have this connection. So anyways, let me move on, and let's start with photo slideshow. Phil Cochran says, John Duo, I'm mad at the joke last week, but kept the person and not I agree, Frank. Nobody needs dead subs. Yep. DK, so that's why I'm here, to meet new people and see new kind. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. All right. Let's switch over. I'm gonna become tiny now, and we're gonna look at some pictures from 2016. So let's get going. And if I cut out, oh well. I'll be back next week. All right, so here we go. This is the beautiful skyline. This is from 2016. See this guy in his bike. I caught him as the water was coming in, and he almost fell. You see his legs are up, and this is a subsequent shot of them going into the sunset. This was actually what they call the Blue Hour in Chicago. There's a beautiful lady riding her bike. And what caught my attention was the shoreline. No, not really. She caught my attention because she looked beautiful. Here's another one. I like this one because of the short distance, and then the smaller dude and the big guy. And here, these two bikers are taking photos of the skyline, which I should have been taking photos of the skyline, but I took pictures of them. and that's Navy Pier right there. Let me move this so I can see what you guys are saying, because all of a sudden the pictures got big. Let's see. By the way, I love the new headphones you suggest. Okay, cool, awesome, man. Thank you so much. Philip Cousins said, Pepsi. Yes, no soup for you, Philip. Was that guy riding a water bike? No, man. Like, it's gonna come back around. The guy was actually he was on the Lakeshore Drive, and then the water just came up real quickly, and it almost took him under. So that's what it was. I love these shots. Oh, thanks very much. It looks like the other guy was taking a photo of the other guy. Yeah, I know the two guys taking the photo of the skyline. Yeah, I know. It caught my eye, and I wanted to grab it. The skyline was beautiful that day, from what I remember. Tiny Frank, time out on the corner. Yeah, I'm over here, guys. So if you guys are wondering where I went, I'm right here. I made myself tiny so you guys can see the pictures. I could cut myself completely out, but then if you're joining the live stream, you're just wondering what the hell. It's just a slideshow and just some dude yapping about his pictures. So I do have some color ones in here. Lakeshore Drive on a summer afternoon. Yes, excellent photographs. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. And these were like from 2 years ago. It's Chicago police riding their horses. They're just patrolling the area. I like this one because of the dude who's running. I did cut off his head, but I like the contrast between her and him. It almost looks like they're gonna collide. Nothing special here. It's just where they sell hot dogs and stuff. It was closed late in the afternoon that day, but I like that picture. I like this one too because of the ambiance. You got two women walking their dogs. They're actually between the volleyball post. I caught this guy in his little motorbike, and he's riding his little motorcycle on a Saturday afternoon. I think it was awesome. Frank always goes into the corner. Yeah. That Chicago water always tries to get you. That's why I don't get near the water, especially after eating at least 20 minutes. That's awesome. Let me see. Danny Mix says it's all about embracing the lake. Us in Buffalo are the same way. Lots of shots of Lake Erie. Oh, cool, man. That's awesome. Lake Erie. I've never been there. Dude, the cops riding the horses looks like I seen from Out of the Blues Brothers. It very well could be. Now, this infamous shot, a lot of people take this photograph. I don't know if you just saw that just now. More people walking, and you can kind of see the water was high wind, so the water was coming up very near the lakeshore surface, and that's what you saw, the guy that was running, and then it come back around. Nothing special about this one. That's the John Hancock building. We got two people taking photographs here off in the corner. I ended up actually talking to them for quite a bit. They were shooting with Fuji. I really love this one here because it's got this perspective of the three people, and you can actually see the waves, and look how strong those waves are. So that's what was happening. You can see the water's coming up right on this shot right here. You can see the water's coming up, and a lot of people they were actually taking. And here's the guy again, John. So he's not in the water, but he's on the pavement. But the water almost took him. You see his legs went up, and then a subsequent picture of the couple driving back. So now it's come around full circle. Let me see. DKM Gaming, are you using OBS for this? Yes, DKM, I am using OBS for this. Did the guy have a license for that mini bike? I know, right? He was a pretty big dude. Philip Cox Gaming, yes, he's using OBS. And yeah, Danny Mick and Philip Conquering are my moderators. And thank you so much for taking the time out and joining the live stream. I appreciate you guys. Running Man Studios, I love these photographs. Okay, my laptop won't work. It drops frames too much. Yeah, and then there's a workaround OBS, DKM Gaming. You have to mess with the settings, because it actually, if you go into OBS and you use the settings, that might be why Idiot of the Day, that's the name of the channel. His name is Jeff. He was having issues with it yesterday. I'm gonna end up doing a tutorial on that, because there's a way to fix it so that exactly, the bitrate has something to do with it. But you also want to, if you're streaming, your best bet is to stream in 720p, which is what you're seeing. This is a 720p stream, which works a lot better for OBS. The guy on the bike in the water was awesome. They are all great. Oh, thank you so much, China Lenses. I love all the photos. Oh, Allie's in the house. Welcome. I got my coffee. We're about 20 minutes in, and I'm gonna cut it out in 10 minutes. So I got a bunch of stuff to do. I got more reviews, and I got a bunch of other things that I need to catch up on as far as my gear. I got a lot. This is my second cup, by the way. Yes, guys, please support each other. If you guys don't know each other, and all the people that I mentioned on the stream, on the shout outs and appreciation, let me call them out again. Miscast Entertainment, Running Man Studios, and Inspired John. All their links are in the video. If you want to check out some of the gear that I use, that is in the description of this live stream. I typically use Sony a6300, and I use PhotoDiox adapters. For my voice, what you're hearing, I'm using AKG mic, which I might be experimenting and switching that over. And then the lapel mics, when I do my interviews, I use Comica as of lately. I have used Sony, but Comica is my new go-to now because it's an XLR microphone, and it works really, really great, which is awesome. Cool. I'm your first hugger. Yeah, John, and if you don't know, the S word is dirty, so you're often gonna hear people say like, "I'll give you tacos, I'll give you a sandwich, I'll give you hugs." As SDK. So that if you don't know the lingo, John, that's what they're saying at this, since they subscribe to you, which you're not supposed to say, John. John says, I really like the side shot of the North Avenue Cafe with the people looking out in the water. Very contrast and black and white tone. Well, thank you very much. Thank you so much. And everybody in the chat, I'm going to be leaving pretty soon, so thank you so much. And I'm glad that this time has stayed on. And by the way, Jojo and Jeff, Idiot of the Day, they live stream daily. They just started using OBS. I watched some of their tests yesterday. They are awesome people. They're great supporters. Kay from Happy Trails Hiking, she goes on at 10 o'clock, and she's been doing evening live streams as well, so be sure to check that out. Danny Reacts, my buddy, he just did Gojira, so if you haven't checked out his channel lately, go check out his reaction of Gojira. Very awesome. Mr. Philip Cochran is always here supporting me. I support him. His most recent videos include unboxing of and then he shows you the dummy batteries for these live streams, which I am using a dummy battery now. That's how we keep the camera going, so it doesn't cut out after 30 minutes. Ali says a beautiful photo, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Awesome. None of your business. She's new to the stream, so go check her out. Rebel Rocker, good morning. Sorry that I missed your comment. So if I missed anybody's comment, my apologies. I'm trying to make sure that I don't leave anybody out. Just wanted to say hi before going to work. Leaving a like. Well, thank you so much, Rebel Rocker. I did go to your channel, so I was checking that out, and it's very awesome. China Lynn, I have to catch up with some of your creations here. Philip Cochran says, I use the term hog sometimes too. DKM Gaming. Okay, cool. It looks like the dude on the right of the group peeps walking and is levitating on the same plane. Oh yeah, that shot, John. And John, I'm gonna have to talk to you because I want to collaborate with something with you, having concerning to do the analysis of photos. Here's the man and his dog. You see his little dog being defiant because he doesn't want to move, and I happen to stop. Here's a lady smoking a cigarette, and she actually had turned around and looked at me, but she was watching this person jogging, and this is just some boats, really nothing spectacular. Really like that one though, because it's just a perspective. I forgot the name of this place, but this caught my attention because of the way the bottom counter, the way it's shaped. John says, don't leave me out, man. I'm already self-conscious as it is. Oh man, don't be self-conscious, man. You're a great photographer, dude. So yeah, I definitely got a really good idea. Here's some artwork, because usually around the summertime, in Chicago, they bust out the artwork. So this is what this is. Not your average JoJo. Hello, Artemis Joe. Oh, wow, cool. You made it. Awesome. Yeah, I was just talking about your live stream with Jeff, and you guys are using OBS. I'm using OBS. If you guys need any help with OBS, just feel free to ask me in the comments or message me. Contact me anytime, guys. If you guys need any type of help with cameras, with mics, software stuff. I mean, even if I don't, I'll try my best to help you, because that's what I like to help people out for sure. Awesome. And guys, Not Your Average JoJo is Jeff's wife, and they do the streaming, the Jeff and JoJo show they have, and then they have Idiot of the Day is their channel for Jeff, and they have Commit Don't Quit is their streaming, and they were streaming Jojo, I was watching your testing last night of OBS with scrolling on the top with the text. So when you and I think when you add all that, and see for my computer, for my PC when I run OBS, if I'm running like a lot of text and pictures and stuff like that, it bogs it down. So right now I actually have a lot of things turned off, and I just have myself talking, and then because I'm also running a program for my audio. That's when my voice sounds. So when I got closer to the mic, so you see how much better it sounds when I get closer. But then if I step back, it sounds a little bit more hollow. Let me see what you guys are saying. Not your average Jojo. Okay, hi there. I need help learning OBS, so I'm going to fly you out to Bubba. That's awesome, man. Maybe I'll ride my bike over there. Not sure. I will let Jeff know for sure. Thanks, Frank. No problem. China Lynn is saying hi. Nice one. I need help too. Okay, well, it looks like a lot of people are needing some help with OBS, and I will do that. I think that'll be my next upload, so be on the lookout for that. Actually, I already have 2 uploads ready to go. They're concerning my camera work and what I use. So I go over all my cameras, which I have a lot of them, and my mics and whatnot. So that's coming up. And then I also have a wish list for this year of things that I want to be getting my hands on, which are super expensive right now. One of them being the DJI Osmos. I don't know if you guys seen that, but it's literally the size. It's the size of this, but it has a swivel. It's crazy, but I'm going to talk about it. There's also Canon PowerShot N, which is like, I don't have any. Maybe I'll show my E camera to describe it. It's kind of like the E camera. It's for taking photos. It's white and it has a flip screen on it. It's very awesome, very tiny, very compact. So I got that, and then I was mentioning something else too, but I can't remember what it was. But anyways, those are the videos that I got coming up, and so I'm very excited for that. All right, guys. All right, I am going to cut it out in just a few minutes. I appreciate everybody joining in. It's been really awesome. There's going to be a lot of, oh, by the way, Pusa Studios, they're doing more, they did tech reviews yesterday, and I was on their stream on Sunday, so their main goal is to reach 10,000 subs or hugs. So they're at 5,000, so if you guys want to help them out, I did not want to miss mentioning them. Danny McReacts, I think I mentioned that already. He just did Gojira, and there's a bunch of people that I know that I'm probably missing. You guys have new videos out. Yeah, let me talk about Panic D Videos, because they just put out their new video, St. Augustine's Lighthouse Hunting. If you guys like ghosts and paranormal stuff, visit them. They are very cool. John Dua, what was OBS the app that plays pre-recorded footage? Yes, it does. It does. So kind of the same way, John. So you see how the slideshow is playing. So these are photos from 2016. You can also have it so that you pick a media source, right? So you pick your media source, meaning your hard drive or maybe your other camera, wherever you have that footage that you want to present, and then you pick it, and then you're gonna have the option. You can't see it now. That's why I really need to do a tutorial with this. So then you pick that footage, because it'll play the video and it'll have it playing for you, just like the slideshow that you're seeing. You have that playing, and then you can shrink yourself down, or you can take yourself completely out. You can still hear your voice, and you can talk about what's happening, or you can just let that video and audio play itself out. Later, Frank, everyone in the chat, thanks so much. Thank you, China Lynn, for joining me. I really appreciate it. Everyone here. Let's go make some videos, guys. Yes. But yeah, definitely OBS is something that I will tackle very soon. You guys seem to need or want to get some info on it. Don't worry, guys. I'm still learning. I'm still learning a lot. I actually learned a bunch of stuff yesterday for Power Director, which is just a regular editing program. I've had that program for over 5 years, and I'm still learning. So OBS, I'm still learning. I don't have the scrolling text. I could have scrolling text on there and a bunch of other things, but the more you add on OBS, the more it bogs down your computer. And also, it also has to do a lot with your service. So if you're using OBS and you're doing Wi-Fi, and sometimes it cuts out. Thanks for the OBS, no problem, man. Dude, the shack looks like a tiki. That's exactly what it is. It's tiki hut for sure. All right, guys, I'm gonna go though. I'm gonna cut this out. Thank you so much for joining me. There's a lot to talk about. I'll be jumping in and out from your live streams today. Everybody that was in the house, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to check out Happy Trails Hiking. I know she's gonna do her streaming at 10 o'clock. So be John says don't go, but I have to. There will be episode 37 next week. You don't want to miss that. I have a different slideshow, and I'm gonna have a bunch of videos in between. And oh guys, if you guys want to meet my friend John, we do a photography session in Rosemont. So if you search back just a few videos, you're gonna see street photography in Rosemont Avenue, and you get to see him on there. And eventually we're gonna do more collaboration with pictures, bring him out of his shell. Awesome pick and show today, Frank. Thank you so much. Not Your Average Jojo, thank you for joining me today. I will be supporting you and Jeff as I have been, and everybody else in the house. I truly appreciate you. Danny Mick, I appreciate you. We will be doing our interview very soon. I'll have some dates to send you for sure. Thanks for doing this, and I hope everyone has an awesome day. Thank you guys. On that note, you guys are all wonderful. I truly appreciate your support, and let's keep creating more awesome videos for 2019. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.